Hello everyone, I'm Jung Chol, the professor at ITC and IPP in Cambodia. Today I will show you how to set up FTP server using vsFTP on CentOS. In this video, I will show you the tutorial of the vsFTP, and this video has 6 steps. Step 1, we will focus on package installation, startup service. Step 2, downloading. Step 3, uploading configuration. And after that, step 4, FTP server user management. And step 5, logo file and banner. And the last part will be access control. Okay, step 1, package installation service startup. Package will be the vsFTP, and vsFTP means very secure FTP. These days, the many Linux distributions normally support vsFTP as a FTP server. And after that, service startup, the service startup checking using the process and port number. And after that, the last part will be register vsFTP to run levels. Okay, then let's start. At first, let's check vsFTP package. So in my case, I don't have, so install using yum. Okay, yes. Okay, now I am successful to install package. So now check grep vsFTP. Okay, I found this package, and after that, start. I started the vsFTP service, then check the port and process. First, process. Okay, now the process start successfully, and after that, port number NAT grep port number 21. So normally FTP server using port number 21. And after that, chk config vsFTP on list vsFTP1. Okay, here level 2, 3, 4, 5 is activated. It means if you start your system in the level 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe vsFTP service will start automatically with your system. Okay, now I finish step 1. Okay, let's go to step 2, downloading configuration. vsFTP has some files, especially the etc/vsftp/vsftp.conf. This file is the main configuration file of vsFTP. In this file, you need to activate 3 lines: anonymous enable, local enable, write enable, yes. So here, anonymous users can download the file from this FTP service. And after local enable means local users also will download. And after number 3, service restart, and number 4, testing. I will test the 2 parts on Linux system, LFTP or NCFTP also. On Windows, I will use FileZilla FTP client service. Okay, then etc vsftp.com. This is the main configuration file. So here, okay, line number 12, anonymous enable, yes. Line number 15, local enable, yes. Number 18, write enable, yes. In this case, maybe this FTP service is ready to service the downloading service. Okay, service restart. The restart. Okay, then let's test. I have another system here. Okay, LFTP Linux 2. My vsFTP has the hostname Linux 2. Okay, here. Okay, go to the pub, download. For downloading service, you can use the get. Okay, vsFTP. Okay, I'm successful. And one more thing, LFTP. In my case, I will use Linux 2 password. Okay, here I'm successful to mkdir create. So here, after I'm successful to access the username Linux, and here I made the directory name down. So I'm successful to access FTP server using local username Linux. Okay, then let's try in Windows. In Windows, I install FileZilla FTP client. So my IP address of vsFTP is 192.168.25. Anonymous connect. Okay, here pub. So here there are two files. Okay, okay, ncftp here. Okay, I'm successful to download file. Okay, then I'm successful to download file from FTP servers. Okay, step 3, uploading configuration. Uploading configuration also we use main configuration file, this one. For uploading configuration, you need 5 lines. Unknown upload enable yes. Unknown mkdir write enable yes. chwn upload yes. chwn username root. Unknown you must 077. Here, unknown means anonymous, so anonymous will support the upload file to FTP server through this line. And when anonymous user upload the file, they can use mkdir command. And after anonymous user upload the file, this file will belong to username root from these two lines. And if the anonymous user is successful to upload the file, they will have the permission. So anonymous underbar you must normally appoint the permission of the file from anonymous users. In my case now 077. 077 means the file from anonymous user will have the permission number 600. Okay, then I need to make a directory for uploading. So here I will make incoming, and this incoming directory will have the root.ftp for the ownership, and permission will have 773. And after that, subs restart and testing. Okay, then let's first etc vsftp.conf for uploading service. At first, here line number 27, 31, and 47, 48. Here I will change to root. Okay, I'm sorry. Here root and unknown you mask will be 077. Okay. Then and after that need to here mkdir incoming chown root.ftp incoming and permission 773 incoming. Okay, so service restart vsftp restart. Okay, then let's test. Here Linux to another Linux system. Let's test nsftp. In this time, I will use nsftp linux 2. Okay, then I found two directory for uploading, for example, and one more thing, etc group. Okay. Okay, then let's test. Okay, here. Okay, can you find two files from Linux? And one more thing. So here, there are two files uploaded from the other Linux system, Linux, and two files here. And one more thing, the ownership. Here, ownership will have this one root FTP from the configuration file, and permission here you can find 600 from the unknown emask 077. So now I'm successful to finish the uploading configuration. Okay, step 4, FTP Server User Management. FTP Server User Management, there are the three kinds. First, you can use etc vsFTP FTP users. It means if, for example, if one user is listed in this file FTP users, then this user cannot be allowed to log in via FTP. Later I will show you. And number 2, you can use also vsFTP use underbar list. So here there are two kinds of options. User list underbar deny. No, it means only these users can allow to log in the FTP server. Or user list underbar deny. Yes, in this case, some users are registered to this file cannot be allowed to log in FTP server. Okay, number 3, chroot. Chroot means change root directory. Later I will show you meaning of the chroot. So to supply the service chroot list here, you need two lines. Chroot underbar list underbar enable, yes, and chroot underbar list underbar file etc vsFTP chroot underbar list. It means all users that were allowed to log in FTP servers, normally they can go to the previous directory. But if some users are listed to this file, etc/vsFTP/ch_list, these users cannot be go up to previous directory. Okay, I will show you about this one. Okay, first let's test. Go etc vsFTP. Okay, at first let's start from FTP users. In my case, for the testing, here 1, 2, 3, 7 users for the testing. So here I will register test user to FTP users. Users. Okay, here the last line, test. Okay, FTP, no, test localhost. Okay, password test 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cannot. Okay, another user, Linux localhost, Linux 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, test user cannot access FTP server because this user registered to this file, but LFTP is okay to access FTP server. So here, FTP users, this file, you can use this file to allow some users. Okay, one more thing. Here, okay, vsFTP, that main configuration file. Here, user list enable, yes. Now, the vsFTP support the user list enable, yes. Maybe, I already told you here, if user list enable yes and user list deny, then this user cannot be allowed. Okay, user list enable. Okay, here, I'm saying user list enable, yes. Okay, let's check. User list. Okay, here I will check. Linux user list deny. Okay, list deny. Okay, and one more thing. vsFTP. Okay, let's check the here the list deny, yes. Okay, then service vsFTP restart. Okay, let's test. Here I registered the Linux user lftp Linux localhost password. So here the Linux user failed to login because this one of this file. But vsFTP.conf. So here, if I change to no, okay, then service restart. vsFTP restart. Okay, let's check. LFTP user Linux local host password 1 2 3 4. Okay, I'm successful. And one more testing. The other users, for example, will test use the char FTP localhost chur. Okay, cannot, because here only these users are allowed to log in FTP servers. So now, okay, then one more thing, chroot. Okay, here I will change to the yes. Here, deny, yes. And for the chroot, here, line number 96. Okay. chroot, and after that, chroot list file, etc vsFTP chroot list. Okay, then test. Service vsFTP restart. Okay, here now user list. Okay, I will delete user here Linux. Okay. Okay, let's test. Now lftp linux. No, I'm sorry, one more thing here. Cat chroot list. Okay, here linux and etc. Okay, control C. This. Okay. Okay, then I will test username linux and etc. lftp minus u linux localhost linux 1 2 3 4. Okay, now here normally stay in my case now home is okay here, but cd is the same, but lftp let's u etc localhost etc. Okay, don't have. Okay, I will make a directory down and cd. Okay, Linux user cannot go up to the previous directory because this user is registered or listed in chroot, but ITC user did not register to chroot. So after ITC login to FTP server, here use this command cd dot dot. It means go up to the previous directory. So here will be here. So now ITC user stay here. So this user's name and this user's name is the same. It means this is a chroot. The user Linux cannot go up to the previous directory, but if the other users are not registered to the chroot, anytime go up to the previous directory. And here they can find another user's name here. So for the consideration of the security, you need to use chroot. Okay, now step 5, log file and banner. Log file, there are two types. First, to activate the log file of FTP server, you need to this one, explore enable yes. And vsFTP will use the log file here, var log explore, but there are two options. If the vsFTP use explore standard format, yes, in this case, vsFTP will use log file this one, var/log explore. But if vsFTP choose the no, in this case, vsFTP will make his own log file like this, var log vsftpd.log file. So this file will record all the comment or the record of the downloading and uploading. And number 2, login banner. vsFTP, the main configuration file has this line, ftpd_banner. So here you need, I recommend you change, because normally login banner is related to security for the version information. When normally the attackers try to get information of the version number of each application first. So to hide this kind of information or to avoid this kind of attack, especially port scanning, you need to change this line. Later I will show you about this one also. And the directory display, if the users log into FTP server and they want to change some the directories, in this case you can show some messages using these two lines. Directory message enable yes. If you want to show the specific the messages, you can make this kind of file name. Okay, then let's just start from the log file first. Okay, etc vs.conf for the logo file. Okay, here for the logo file. Okay, here line number. Okay, line number 39. Xblog enable, yes. And after that, 52. Xblog file var log xblog. And 56, xblog standard format, yes. In this case, vsFTP will use this file. But if I change to here the no, then in this case, maybe vsFTP will use vsFTP.log. Okay, at first test this one, and after that, FTP banner. Okay, here. Okay, first let's check the logo file first. So go to the var log. Okay, here. Okay, for the testing, FTP localhost. Go up incoming, put etc shadow. Okay, and after that, xfollow. So now, right now, I upload the shadow file here. Okay, I'm successful to upload file and xfollow file record this the process. Then more testing change. Okay, here let's change the log file format to here xblog standard format. No. Okay, and after that, okay, service vsFTP restart. Okay, let's test again. LFTP localhost cd. Okay, now path. Okay, get. Okay, RPM forge. Okay, here cat. So here I'm successful download RPM forge. So according to the option no or yes, you can use vsFTP or xblog. It's up to you. Okay, one more thing for the banner. Okay, first here we'll try to use 192.168.80.25. This is the mmap. It's a very good the application for the scanning. So here I will try to scan. Okay, finish. Okay, here by port scanning, normally we can get some information, especially application version numbers. So here. So let's test this one again. etc.conf. Okay. Let's change this one. Okay, line number 85. Here FTP banner. So let's change FTP Server ready. Okay. Service vs the restart. Okay, let's test again. Scan again. Okay, now here I cannot find the version number of vsFTP. So using the FTP banners, you can hide the version information. Okay, now directory display, normally the dir message enable, yes. Yeah, as a default, normally vsFTP support this line. So if we want to show some specific messages, you can use this file. Okay, the last part will be the access controllers. Access controller, there are three kinds of ways here. Okay, first, let's try to use the TCP wrappers. TCP wrapper normally use two files, etc host allow and it is also deny. Normally, TCP wrapper is a kind of the application to support access control using these two files. So if we want to permit some networks to access to your server, you can use host allow, or if we don't want to permit some network to access your server, in this case you can use etc host deny. So here I will use host deny. So now etc/host deny, here I will use this one. So in this case 192.168 network maybe cannot be accessed to FTP server, and when they try to access, then the vsFTP will show the message like this, var FTP denied. So if I make, then the users from the disallowed network will see the messages. Then number two, connection restrictions. There are two kind of types. First, max client, and next max per IP. Max client 10 min. At the same time, in this case, only 10 users can connect to FTP servers. Maybe from the 11 numbers cannot access. And almost the max per IP. From one IP address, many users can access. In this case, only 10 users can access to FTP server from one IP address. And number three, if we want to limit the transfer rate, you can use two kinds: unknown max rate and local max rate. Here, unknown mean anonymous, local mean local use. So here, if you write down some numbers, normally FTP server will limit maximum rate. This one normally byte per second, or local also is the same. So here let's test number one and number two. Okay. At first, host deny. So in my case, I already made this line. Okay, here vsFTPD 192.168 network. I'm using now this network, and the twist being can vsFTP.deny. So .deny file anytime you can change according to your request to like this. So in my case, I will make .deny var FTP .deny. Okay, you are not allow to access to this FTP server. I am really sorry. Okay, then chmod er no, just 644 FTP dot deny. Okay, then let's test. Here, another Linux system. This one has IP address 8010, and FTP server has 8025. Okay, then I will use Linux 2. Okay, so here can you find you are not allowed to access to this FTP server. So because of the TCP wrapper configuration, you cannot log into FTP server. Okay, then I'm successful to number 1. Number 2, connection restrictions. Max client, max for IP. Okay, then etc sftp vsf.conf. Okay, here for the TCP wrappers, normally vsFTP has these options. TCP wrapper, yes. Okay, here let's try add max client as. For the testing here, I will configure 2. Okay, max per IP also 2. So in this case, maybe 2 users are allowed to access this FTP server, but from the number 3 user cannot access to the FTP server. Okay, then let's test service vsFTP restart. For the testing, okay, host allow, host deny. So here deactivate. Okay, here let's test. This one, the Linux system has 192.168.80.10 and cftp Linux 2. Okay, now it's successful to log in, and another and cftp Linux 2. Okay, this also is a successful. Okay, one more and cftp Linux 2. So this one now, there are too many connected users. So number 1 is okay, number 2 is okay, but number 3 cannot access because of the option max on the client. Okay. Now, so far I explained until the step 6. In this video, I explained the FTP server setup using vsFTP. So far, thank you for watching my video.